So you were looking for something to listen to, and you ended up here. What's up? My name is Ethan, and I'm the host of the show. Over the past 25 years, I've had a wild group of people walk through my tattoo shop and tell me some of the craziest stories you would never hear unless you were sitting in that chair. I've invited a few of these maniacs to join me and talk about everything, anything, and nothing. Whether it's about UFOs, aliens, food, conspiracies, or whatever, you're sure to be entertained and probably get a laugh out of it. Or you're going to think we're a bunch of nut jobs and never come back again. Either way, you're here with us now, so sit back, relax, hit cruise control, and enjoy the ride. Welcome to the Tat and Chat Podcast. So what's up?
What's up? Bonjour, bonjour.
Hello.
¿Qué pasa?
What's going on, guys? How you doing today?
Good. How are you?
So welcome to the Tat and Chat Podcast. I got my normal crew here, Renee and Josh. Bacon's here tonight.
What's up?
And we got a special guest.
Hello.
Whoa.
We'll see how this goes. We got Eddie Randle. He's a good friend of ours.
What the hell? Where'd he come from?
I wanted to bring Eddie on board for a while, and when Ethan was on his sabbatical, I invited Eddie on.
I met Eddie on set because he's also an actor.
Ditto. I met
You're
Eddie
damn
on
good one.
set.
Renee is also an actor.
She's an actress.
And Bacon.
I also met Eddie on set.
Wow, you can actually hear Ethan talk now. This is cool.
We're having problems with the mics, so that's why Bacon's just going to be screaming every once in a while.
I prefer him to scream. He's too quiet half the time anyway, so he needs to speak up. This is
So
this
the
is the
Mothman.
fire he needs under his ass.
Do we get to tell people Eddie's nickname? Can we call him by his nickname?
What's his nickname?
Why not?
Rambro?
Oh!
Rambro. So we made a pilot for a TV show called Elvis Helvig,
Absolutely.
and we're all in it.
Wonderful.
Greatest show.
Ethan Bacon plays one of the main characters.
So funny.
How's it
Spinner. Little Ethan plays Elvis Helvig. That's what the show's titled. Renee plays Sphinx. She's
That chick.
a mysterious lady from the forest. And Eddie plays
Jim Jones.
Jim Johnson. Commander Jim Johnson.
He's my ship commander.
And Elvis has a great idea. He's like, "What? Doesn't he remind you of that guy from that old TV show? Rambro. You know Rambro?" And Eddie is now forever Rambro.
Rambo.
Forever.
But I don't know if these guys all know. I'm assuming I probably had to show them. But I mean, this isn't your first time like dabbling in the
Industry.
television the television world, right?
Let's talk about it.
It was gay porn in the 60s.
No. Baby. Oh.
In the 60s. That was so rude. That was like such a dish.
That's why we have Josh on here. He just says mean things to people.
So mean.
He said I had good boobs the other day. He said, "I love your innie nipple,"
Yeah.
and I was like, I don't know if that's a compliment or not. I said he likes it, but it felt like an insult at the same time.
Are they innies? though?
Wow.
But Eddie, so you when I asked you to act in the first place, we did Severance Mountain
Yes.
a while back, a couple years ago, and you're like, "Oh no, yeah, I'm gonna do it," and you did it. It was awesome. It was cool. And I'm like, "Man, we got to get him doing more." And then you came on to Elvis, but during that time, I had heard a rumor, and I was like.
Ooh.
Dun, dun, dun.
Rumors out.
I actually met Eddie because one of my good friends married his daughter, and they were telling me one night, "Hey, Eddie was on Ricky Lake years ago." I could talk about this, right?
Oh, yeah.
Why
Okay.
not?
So Eddie was on Ricky Lake, and he was one of the sexy bachelors on Ricky Lake.
Oh, were you now?
Excuse me.
And so
Excuse
the story's pretty awesome. He's told me before, and
Isn't
so
Ricky
you
Lake
want
a fat white chick?
She is.
Yeah,
That tracks.
I think so.
That makes sense, he says.
That tracks.
no, is it Ricky? It was Ricky Lake, right?
Yeah. It was Ricky Lake show. Friend of mine.
She's a friend of yours?
No, a friend of mine actually talked me into going down to the studio
Oh.
because he said there's a lot of women in the audience of the Ricky Lake show. Let's go. Well, I had a day off from work, went down there. We were seated in the audience, and they were warming up the cameras. And I saw myself on, like, monitor screens. And then someone came from backstage and said, "Sir, can you come here, please?" So I went backstage, and they had a big table with a bunch of tapes from people were
From the 60s.
no, they were auditioning tapes to actually They wanted to be picked to be a contestant.
And but what was the show for? What was the
search for America's sexiest man.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's an important part of the story. That's an important part of the story.
And you got picked out of the audience.
So he goes to the audience
Oh,
because
man.
him and his buddies like, hey, this might be cool, man. Maybe there's a chick here. You're
Pick up some
I'm assuming you were
chicks.
single back then, right?
Yes, I was single.
So this is all he's allowed to do this.
Ready to mingle.
He's ready to mingle.
So he went to see
So he
Ricky
goes.
Lake.
So he gets called into the back room.
Yeah, so they said these tapes are from guys who want to represent New York City, but we want you. And I said, no.
But-
I can't do it. They said, why not? I said, I'm not going to go out on stage and talk about how sexy I am. That's crazy.
I'm not gonna go talk about how sexy I am.
Okay, he's not gonna go talk about sexy as, but he's dressed half naked,
Yeah.
muscles blazing, perfect tan, and he's hanging out looking all good because he's like, I'm gonna scoop up,
Tell me
I'm
It's
not
kind-
going to talk
it's kinda
about it,
like-
but do you have any baby oil?
It's kind of like the dudes that go to
Tour.
the male strip club afterwards and wait for the girls to come out. You know what I mean? Like it's that mentality. That's what he was doing, right? So he goes backstage.
That's excellent.
So
No, it gets better.
Oh, I'm excited.
I end up actually doing the show. So it was taped maybe a month later, and we get there. They sent a limousine to my house to pick me up from Queens to Manhattan. Go down to the studio, and
A good 15 minutes.
it was an audience, all women. They had some celebrity judges.
Oh, celebrity judges.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
What did you do? What do you mean it was crazy? What happened?
The women would scream.
They went wild, huh?
Yeah, they went wild.
Did they throw that money at you?
No, there was no cash throwing. but
No.
it
Did you
was
take it off?
Thick. It was
to
thick.
take it off.
I didn't tell
No.
anyone else in my family. I kept it hush hush. I said,
Mom, you want to go to Ricky Lake?
I said, I didn't know. I never had heard of Ricky Lake before I did that show. I was like, nobody's gonna see this. Hush hush. When they put the commercial out, I was on the commercial like 4 times.
Viagra.
So people were calling my parents and my siblings saying, "Is that Eddie on the commercial? He's going to be on a Ricky Lake show." They were like, "What are you talking about?"
Busted.
That's awesome.
Cousins in Texas were calling. I got about 50 cousins in Houston, Texas. They were calling my mom. "Is that Eddie Carl? Is that Eddie Carl?" Because that's what they call me in Texas, Eddie Carl. But I ended up making it to the finals. And a guy from Tennessee actually won. His name was Yuhomi.
But
Cowboy, you know.
He was in the top 3, right? Isn't that right?
Yes.
He was in the
Ooh.
top 3.
Oh.
No
Out of how
way.
many guys? Each state, right? 50.
We had about 15 guys there.
Oh, it was only 15
Oh.
There was
total.
only 15 guys.
Oh, I
geez.
thought.
Only
like that.
15.
Oh,
For some reason I thought it was from someone from every state, but no.
They
But
didn't have all the states,
oh, okay.
but they had
15 of them.
15. It was
Isn't
so
that all
long
of
ago.
them?
It was 30 years ago. a
So
long time
it's a
ago.
little stage.
so young Eddie, all jacked, wearing a little like
Wife beater.
plaid
Oh,
vest.
yeah.
Yeah.
Muscles
A vest?
blazing. And I actually got video of that.
Do you really?
You care if I attach
oh my
it
God, I
to
gotta
our
see
video?
this.
I don't mind.
Okay.
That's
He's saying
awesome.
that going, oh shit. I've been holding this shit.
No, it's
Ste-
cousin from
Stephanie,
Texas.
his
is
daughter's
calling
been,
back.
his daughter's been asking me to show. Send me that video. I'm like, it's not mine to share. It's not mine to share.
Now it
but
is.
now I'm going to share it with the world. Like I was going to be, God damn, I
That's
should have never said
awesome.
yes to this.
All the ladies are going to love it. Uh-oh.
But yeah, that's
We're going to get some
Trouble.
followers.
that's a pretty cool little.
Hell, yes.
When I asked him to act, I was thinking, oh, he's not. He said, I've never really done anything like this before. I'm like, damn, you're on Ricky Lake. I'm like, it's kind of like acting, right?
A little bit.
I want to know what they had you do. What did you do? Did you sing? Did you have to do like a talent? Did you have
He
to
had to
just...
flex his
Yeah,
boobs.
My talent was pouring water on myself with a Speedo on.
Did you have to wear a Speedo for real? Oh my
I had a red
God.
Speedo on, and I was.
Red Speedo
They
on?
had that on a commercial.
Oh
Like
my
this.
God.
Naked.
That was
What
not
year was that?
PG-13.
What year was that?
I believe it was.
In the 90s.
Yeah, 90,
Got it because it's Ricky Lake.
96 maybe.
Dude, I gotta find the Speedo clip. I gotta,
Dude,
I gotta
seriously.
I gotta see.
Josh can't wait.
Ridiculous.
Josh
Must be
was like,
Tennessee had a
"Please."
bigger banana hammock.
Dude, I gotta see this commercial. This is hilarious.
It's them Cowboys.
But I do have,
Oh. Show the camera. Oh, this woman is happy.
You don't have a picture of you in the Speedo?
What?
You don't have a picture of you in the Speedo?
No, thank you.
Well, we brought a Speedo, so if you could just go back there and put it on, come back out.
this is a.
It's obvious that your body is hard. It's hard as a rock. I can see that.
Damn! Look at you. Third place, my ass.
He goes,
He's
his
first
ass
place all
got
day.
third place.
So anyway, Eddie's been holding that secret, and he's like, "Oh, Ethan, I love doing shit with you, man. It's so much fun. Yeah, man. Like, I'll do whatever you want to do. Okay, I'm gonna bring you on our podcast that
Today
we just
was the
started,
last
and I'm
time.
gonna expose your secret you've been holding in the whole world forever. You're welcome." He's gonna be like, "Damn." I'm
Last
like, "Hey,
time.
Ed, you want to come out and film with us
Nope.
again?" I'm like, "Why is Eddie not returning my call?
He's over.
What is going on here? I mean, we were such good bros, and we were hanging out, and he played Rambro.
You
and
gave him a nickname and shit.
Was it
Oh,
was it
damn.
Ricky
And
Lake that
shit.
was in that was in Greece? Or is that the name of Greece? Were they
No, that was
another talk
I know
show
who you're
host?
talking about.
There's a talk show host in that movie.
Yes,
Yeah,
she was.
but it's
It
not-
is her. I think
not
it
Ricky
is
Lake?
her. It is her. That and then Cry Baby.
Yeah.
No,
It is
isn't that a
her.
different actress? That chick's name's
No,
Ricky
she was
Lake?
just way
You're
fatter.
the internet guy.
Let's find out.
She was just way fat. You are absolutely
He's
right.
watching us struggle through it. He's sitting there. I'm
Next
like,
on
"Look,
Tat
hey,
and Chat."
you got to get on there. You got to do the research. If you see us getting lost, look it up." And he's like, "Yeah, man, I don't know either, man. I don't know."
He's over there thinking if I was on the show, he wouldn't have been
He's
third.
like, I don't even know who. He's like, I don't even know who Ricky Lake was. What show was that? Is that like Donahue? Just kidding. And these guys are like, "Who the fuck is Donahue?"
I remember that show.
Oh my god. But yeah, I think that's a pretty
Rimbro,
awesome.
you are not the father.
Oh.
No, Ricky Lake
Oh,
was
wait,
not
nope,
in
you are.
Greece.
She was not. She was in Cry Baby.
Crybaby. Okay.
Yes,
Okay,
she's
okay.
She also became famous soon after in John Waters' films like Hairspray from 1988.
It's
Show-
the
show me a-
scene.
There you
it's
go,
the scene
Hairspray.
where they have where the cars are playing chicken. That's the scene that I remember her.
Show
in.
me Ricky
Was
Lake.
that
You
in
have a picture of her?
Crybaby?
gotta be Hairspray.
Was that Crybaby? Maybe it's. I don't know if I saw Hairspray.
What she
Gotta
looks
be
like
Crybaby.
in what?
Ricky Lake. What'd she look like? Was that lady that was interviewing you? That's Ricky Lake?
No. The one who asked me the question?
Yeah.
Oh,
Do you want to see
That's
her now?
her
or-
now.
Okay, yeah, that's Ricky Lake. Okay, the whole time I thought that was Ricky Lake. I'm like, that's not Ricky Lake. Who I remember.
she's a singer. I can't remember. She that lady sings the song "It's Raining
That
Men."
was her in Hairspray.
That's her.
She's the artist who sings
It's her.
"It's,
It's
Raining Men."
raining man. Hallelujah. That's her.
That's her. She sings that song.
And she was like, "I can tell you're a hard boy. I can tell you work out."
Let me find out.
He's just up there laughing like that with his little vest on. You should have wore the vest here today. That would have been fucking hilarious.
Josh said he brought his Speedo.
Yeah. I did.
Josh, because Josh is wearing it right now. He always wears Speedos just in case there's an opportunity to swim someplace.
Yeah. Just
like-
in case I ever run into Rambro.
There you go.
Here,
know-
put these worn banana hammocks on.
I've been wearing them for 2 days.
They might be
All
warm.
stained.
I skipped a shower last night.
I bought these new like boxer briefs, and they have like a cock pocket.
Oh,
I call them my cock pocket panties, but they're pretty
Okay.
cool.
Cock pocket. I got my cock pocket
Cock
panties on,
pocket.
baby.
What do you mean? You like it just sits in there
Yeah, it's got like a little pouch in
like
the
a
front.
little
to just-
sling that just
Wow.
really?
PPP.
yeah.
It protects it, so it doesn't
It's
get you don't get
extra
the
cup.
chafage, right? That's not the idea.
I was a
Like, so-
little worried though, because I thought like
I'm gonna check that
you
out.
have to be a certain size to get into the extra underwear. So, but hey, it worked
Josh is
out.
like, it's really spacious in here, babe. Is this how it's supposed to be?
this is like an extra long.
I got you a size small.
Yes,
That's just,
I got children's size.
There's still some room in here. I don't know. I don't think these things work, babe. Bring
Yeah,
it back to my old boxers.
right back.
I want,
They're pretty
I
comfortable.
want them to breathe.
I have them on right now.
Yeah, people say that about boxers, right? Like
Same.
it breathes and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
But they kind of don't, right? Like if you move the wrong way, that shit gets fucking tight.
Yeah.
Like it's like
It
it's
does.
like it's like
Stranglehold.
yeah, exactly.
I feel bad for you guys with all this extra stuff down there.
Right?
Yeah.
Junk.
It's so much packages.
Anyway,
I feel bad.
I feel bad with all the packages. There's a lot of packages here.
So much stuff.
Where's the mailman? Are you with FedEx? There's a lot of we got a couple packages here we got to mail out.
Nothing that big.
Yes,
I
sir.
go USPS.
I
Fragile.
dude, so
Fragile. Handle with care.
handle with care.
Yeah, fragile.
Fragile.
Yeah, liquid and perishable.
That's how they say it in French. How do you say fragile in French?
Fragile.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
So different.
It sounds like much
Fragile.
more fragile.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know you need to take good care of it.
I'm like, babe, be careful of that. It's fragile.
That's fragile.
She's, what's that mean? I'm like, it's extra fragile. When you say fragile, just be a little more cautious.
Just
babe.
you have to be
Exactly.
very
Oh, gosh.
careful.
Cryptids.
Does anybody
Wow.
does anybody know what a cryptid is?
Seriously, I had to
Yes.
Google it. I did.
Do I get to go first? I'll go first.
Yeah, I can
Wait,
go
your
last
cryptid?
because I don't remember anything about mine. I'm just gonna guess.
He's
I'm,
gonna
gonna- I'm,
wing
I'm
it.
actually making one up tonight.
Just wing it.
I got like,
Well-
man, I love this cryptid. So I got all of these
Notes.
notes that I wrote down.
So proud of you.
Yeah,
Look
I
at
should
that
be able to go
stack.
through 'em. I know,
Isn't
right?
he so official?
I just kept going. I'm like, man, I could go forever. And I told my wife that I wouldn't say this,
But
but
say it first.
sorry, babe, I lied. I did not plan on saying it, but now I have to. So my cryptid is Bigfoot, and my wife says, while I was doing the research, she says, "Aren't you doing cryptids?" I said, "Yeah, Bigfoot's a cryptid." She's like, "Oh, really?" Well, I guess she just assumed that it was true because I talk about it so much. Like, oh, can't be a cryptid if it's real, right?
Well, I
So-
mean, that's
That's why I can't talk about mine. It's not a cryptid,
You can talk about it. Who cares? We'll make it up. I am a cryptid.
right?
Here I am.
Ditto.
People
In the
say they
flesh.
see me every once in a while, like lurking in the shadows,
They
and
talk about me.
There's blurry photos of
they're
you.
like, I was unloading my groceries in the Walmart parking lot, and then when I turned around, there's a bag gone, and I thought I saw Ethan running into the woods carrying my bag, but it's
It
a
was
mystery.
Slender Man.
It's a mystery.
Do you guys want to know a fun fact about cryptids?
Fun fact about cryptids.
You know the what's that one whale called? The narwhal?
Yep.
That used to be a cryptid.
Really?
Yeah, it used to be a cryptid, then we discovered it was real. I heard like a story about a teacher, like was like, oh yeah, a narwhal is a cryptid. And the kid's like, hey, no it's not, look it up. And the teacher got mad at him and she like refused to look up. He's like, hey, go on to Google and look up if a
So a
narwhal is
narwhal-
And
real."
it used to be a cryptid.
A narwhal was a cryptid, and now it's real because it
So-
was proven to be real.
I used to be against it. I was like, "There's no way Bigfoot's real. We'd have found it." You know, you see deer carcasses once in a while, not often, but once in a while. Like we would have found some evidence, right? But then my kids were into it, so I started getting into it, and now I'm 100% a believer. And I got to tell a story like real quick before I go into this. My son, I think I might have told this before. Did I tell this story before about my son? So I had this big board that I was sanding down. I was going to make a bench out of it. I'm outside. I'm sanding it. It's getting late. My son comes out. He's probably about 5 or 6 at this time. He's like, "Dad, can I help you?" I'm like, "Yeah, of course." So I get another sander out and I give it to him, and we're sanding this board. And I'm just like consumed in sanding it, and I lose track of him. And I thought that he went in the house. So I just keep sanding. My wife, it gets dark. My wife calls out. She's like, "You know where Isaiah is?" Like, I thought he was in the house. She's like, "He's not in the house." Like, oh my God. So I like start yelling for him, and he's not answering. So I go all the way around the house. We got quite a bit of land. Our backyard's like pretty decent size. So we go out back, and I'm yelling for him, and I just hear shh from like the wood line. Like so.
This is like a movie.
So I go.
know, I'm so into
So
it.
I
Like, hey,
walk-
what's up?
I walk all the way across my backyard, all the way to the wood line, and my son's standing there, like, at the wood line. He's like, "Dad, there's a Bigfoot." Like, "What? You listening to Bigfoot?" He's like, "Yeah, listen." So I stand there quiet, I start hearing some tapping, and it's my Amish neighbors. They're building a shed down the road. It's like a half mile down the road. But you can hear them building the shed, so I know what it is. But the impressive part was my 5 or 6 year old, however old he was, he's standing at the wood line, believing that he's listening to a Bigfoot, and there's no fear in him at all. He's like, Dad, there's a Bigfoot. Like that, this
That's
kid's got
awesome.
some balls.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Well, it depends on what he's heard of a Bigfoot, because if he hasn't heard anything necessarily bad, it wouldn't be scary. But
That's true.
have you ever seen like people they trim the trees on the side of the road?
Nope, never heard of him.
Well, people say, well, people know but have people have said, oh yeah, that's got to be a Bigfoot breaking the branches. What breaks off that edge? But then if you go out through, like I've seen the guys from the Poister drive by with that machine and just hold it up to the side, grinding the trees down and shit. But like sometimes I've heard people say that there are branches that are broken at like a certain height, and I'm like, that's like a Bigfoot. That's a Bigfoot. I'm like, that's a Bigfoot.
I
You sure?
researched that because there is something to that. There's scientists studying that and the way that they break. But it was too complicated. So I'm like, I'm not talking about that. I can't get into that. But you can look it up. Look it up. There's they're actually studying the way trees break.
Did you ever hear about those two dudes? I think it was about 5-10 years ago, where a couple dudes said they found a Bigfoot. They put him in a box, or they put like something in like a trunk or back of their truck or something like that. It was all over the news. It was a big deal. And then when whoever came to investigate it, they said, oh, it was a dead deer carcass or something like that. And they were hunters and stuff, and they just went quiet, like they never heard from it again.
Misinformation.
Like
That's what happened.
because it was
There's
built up.
been many. There's been many people that have said we have a Bigfoot, and then Men in Black show up.
Yeah.
No, you do not.
I remember that one because it made like mainstream news and stuff.
And everybody's just so like, we live here, we see deer every time we get in our vehicle. They're like, no, it was deer. And everybody's like, oh, these two idiots didn't know what a deer was. The fuck? They don't know what a deer is.
About the branches?
Yeah.
Well, people say Bigfoot break branches as a territorial signal to warn intruders, but also as a sign of communication, pattern breaks or repeated snaps, or to signal other big feet. So
Other big feet.
Big feet.
they also do it to.
Is that what it says? Big feet? Is it called? They say big feet.
Not to be confused
No,
I like the. Okay, I was like,
with
Bigfoot's
Bigfoots.
Bigfoot's break branches to signal other big feet. All that sounds bad and wrong. Or badong.
they also do it to intimidate. Or
Just so
scare.
everybody knows, he's our intelligent guy.
Yeah, I'm the guy.
He's the brain.
If you came here to learn something, you're fucked.
He's our resource center.
If you have a question, I can answer it.
Big feet.
Well, you're kind of like a cyborg.
Big feet. Yeah.
He's like a cyborg.
Randy's big
He's
feet.
always on his phone. It's right there. Like he can. You ask a question, and he's got the answer.
Yeah.
That's better than Siri. That's bacon.
That's right.
That's
It's
right.
bacon. Goes well
Yeah.
with everything.
Hey, bacon, call Julia, please.
378 feet.
She got, bacon got it wrong. I asked him to call Julia, and he said 378 feet. How does that?
He was answering
How's
to
that
your
phone?
kid.
Oh, what was that? Well, I didn't hear my
Hey,
kid.
how far? I was like, hey, how far am I from my house right now? Hey, bacon.
378 feet.
Ethan, remember when I said there's a reason why you don't have a mic? Okay.
All right, let's
Let's
get
go.
into this. Bigfoot, a.k.a. Sasquatch, is a bipedal ape-like creature who reportedly stands between 6 to 15 feet tall. That's, a little bit
Pretty
taller
big.
than me. Massive 24-foot footprints have been found and cast in the United States alone. They have a mid-tarsal break, which refers to a functionability of the foot to flex or bend in the middle.
So they can use it like an ape or a monkey would or something like that. Don't they use it
yes,
to grab?
you can grab things. That's like some of the earlier footprints that were cast. Like a lot of people, if you see footprints, like, oh, they're fake, because people were faking them. But we know the ones that aren't fake because they had this mid-tarsal bend in them, and you can see that.
Allegedly.
And people didn't even know that they would have that. Right at the time, they didn't even know that apes and gorillas and stuff had them. So there's people out there faking like human footprints, and you're like, oh, these are fake, but then there are real ones.
So what if it's like some sort of like hybrid ape or gorilla or something like that?
Well, Yeah, well, stay tuned.
Listen up.
So this mid-torso break, this trait is more pronounced in non-human primates, and like we said, for grasping, tree branches
Climbing,
and things like that,
yeah.
climbing.
Could there be a chance like this is like a Neanderthal type like creature that has just
Hasn't
stayed
evolved?
hidden and it hasn't evolved and maybe just
Stay
continue to grow?
tuned.
Or
Stay tuned.
have you ever heard of the giants?
I mean, right?
Oh yeah.
And the Yetis?
Well, I'm just saying,
Yeah.
like anyway.
La Bobina
I
Blanc
love-
de Neige.
I love the theory that that Bigfoot could be Leviathan, or like from the Bible, the giants from the Bible. I love the theory that that's what they could be. Because I'm not going to get into that today, but there are reports of like when you're tracking Bigfoot and then he just disappears, or they see orbs, or they see lights, or they whatever. And I've always been like, it's kind of nonsense. But then when you think about, well, they could be descendants of angels. Well,
Oh.
now subhuman or superhuman, however you say it, that could be a thing, right? Could be. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Like a
I'm not going to get
supernatural.
into that today, though. Like a supernatural.
I'm not going to get into that today either.
I've heard of them being like potentially aliens.
Yeah. Coming through portals. There's a lot of weird things out there that I don't think it helps anyone when you start saying that, like, oh, do you believe in Bigfoot? They're aliens, they're demons, they're coming from a different dimension, they're going through portals, and people are like, nope. Don't believe in that bullshit. But if you're like, hey, that there's never been an ape that is native to the United States, a wild ape, like never, and we're finding signs that there are apes here, like, well, maybe there could be a Bigfoot
Maybe
here.
there could be.
Yeah. But if you start with I think these people are from outer space, people are like, well, maybe not.
They don't approve.
So, anyways, the first widely publicized Bigfoot footprint cast was found in 1958 near Bluff Creek, California. Jerry Crew found and cast a 16-inch track that was published in the Humboldt Times, and this is what triggered the Bigfoot legend. This is where the name Bigfoot came from, was this publication.
So is that video of the Bigfoot, is that supposedly real?
So you're talking about the
The one
Patterson
walking,
Giblin?
like the
Yeah, the Patterson film.
Yep. Well, I think that it's true. There's, they've said that they've debunked it, and they've said
The
that
Bigfoot walk.
Patterson and Gimlin have both debunked it. That's not true. They did not say that it wasn't fake, or they did not say that it was fake. And even the guy who they say, this guy came forward and said, I know this video is fake because I made that suit. And they said, okay, well, show us the suit. He said, well, I don't have the suit anymore. They said, okay, well, if you made it, make us another one. So he made another one, not even close. Like, you can't, like in the video, you can see the muscles flexing and stuff.
In his defense, my son makes suits all the time
All the time.
for Five Nights at Freddy's, and every single one is different.
Yes, that's different.
Well, if it's a suit,
Well, if it's costume.
If you're so good at making a suit that you can make a Bigfoot look real, you should be able to do it again. At
Well,
least close.
lucky for you, we did some research,
We sure did.
and we actually have
A Bigfoot.
the Bigfoot from the Patterson film in the back.
We sure
Come on
do.
out, Bigfoot.
Oh my
Bring it
God.
out.
Come on out.
He's wearing the red Speedo.
Come on out, buddy. Come on out. Here's your Speedo. Bigfoot, come on.
He's shy.
It's
Yeah,
hairy.
He ain't coming.
Well, I believe this is the most damning evidence for non-believers is the hair samples. There's been thousands of hair samples that have been found and studied. The Ketchum study is the most known study of Bigfoot hair, blood, scat, and DNA testing.
Semen?
He's a scat
Semen.
man.
Yeah, what
They
about
say
semen?
they say they say that
Well,
Big Feet
Miss Bigfoot is a swallower.
they say that Big Feet
Oh,
masturbate in the woods onto a stump and that they're actually hatched by the sun.
Oh,
I always heard that if you masturbate on a stump, that's how
Did-
you get
take
found if
that,
you're lost.
legend.
So maybe they don't do that because we can't find them.
you grow a stump or two.
Okay.
Sometimes
I think my information is wrong.
Yeah, I believe so.
I liked
too.
it.
Let me
though.
look that up real quick.
It was in the Weekly World News, along with Bat Boy.
What else do you have, my dear?
So Dr. Melba Ketchum led a 5-year study on these DNA samples, and she found that I'm going to say this wrong, but the mitochondrial, whatever.
I can say it, make you feel better.
Go ahead, say it.
Mitochondrial.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go. That closely resembles human DNA, suggesting the lineage is human. However, the nuclear DNA showed non-human sequences matching no known human hominin. My God, these words are so hard.
No
known
hominin.
Sing it. Related to Homo sapien or other primates on record. These studies the study's conclusion was it's a new species. Independent labs have confirmed her findings. This was done like many different labs took her samples, did them themselves, and came to the same conclusions.
And the samples are based off of footprints that were molded,
Hair,
hair,
scats,
and scat, okay.
and blood.
and blood.
and actual blood. Okay.
Yep.
Actual
No-
blood.
No semen, Eddie.
Yes, Eddie.
Are you sure?
Get your mind out of the gutter.
Some people leave that behind, Josh, and it's not that
True.
weird.
And it's not
So
So microscopic analysis could not match to any known. They couldn't match it to any known creature. So that's why they said this is the
It's new
new creature.
genre.
They exhibit human-like scale patterns. I wish I had pictures of it. Maybe you can put some pictures on the
of
you put it up.
Bigfoot?
No, of the hair. That
Oh.
So they exhibit like a human-like scale pattern, like the hair has these lines in it, human hair, but they lack the medulla core, a feature that's commonly known in both human and non-human primates. They also contain both coarse guard hairs and fine underhairs, a characteristic unknown for any known primates. This hair is closer to gorilla hair than to human hair. The hair lacks a visible medulla structure and has very fine, diffuse pigmentation,
about that.
differing from any known any known ape or human sample.
I feel like we're in school right now.
I'm
I
like,
feel like we
these-
just did our research
I'm
and we're.
I'm sorry. These samples are impossible to fake. I'm just giving you the information.
That's a lot of facts about hair.
I don't know that much about hair.
Okay.
I don't have any
Well,
hair.
I'm just because it's hard to fake these.
It
Like
is.
you can fake the prints, you can fake even
But
the
not
videos,
DNA.
but you can't fake the DNA.
No.
Right.
Especially when it's like new.
I think a lot of cryptids are a lot of them are based off of like folklore and years of like people saying, "Oh my God, I saw Nessie out there.
Stories.
I saw this or saw that." And there's a couple that are just kind of like crazy. Obviously, Bigfoot's made its way,
Yes,
and
it
people
has.
are still looking for it, and they have signs. I mean, it's why aside from hair and stuff, like that's probably it's one of the ones that has a lot of evidence
Yeah.
saying that something's there because like again like Ness, I'm using Ness, but
usually cryptids don't have evidence to prove their
Well,
existence.
well the one that I chose actually does.
Well,
Oh.
let me just give you a couple
Wait,
of stats
we're
here
not
before
done
we're
with the
almost
hair.
done. No, we're done with the hair. We're
now
moving
on
on.
to the saliva.
So between 2025
So is this
and
the
26,
Bigfoot? This is going to be the Bigfoot episode.
between 2025 and 2026, over 120 sightings have been reported in New York alone.
How many?
That's
20?
In New York.
120 sightings in New York alone. There's over 5,600 sightings have been reported across the
ready.
U.S. Hawaii's the only state that with no sightings, and there's over 10,000 sightings in the U.S. and Canada.
Wow.
In Russia,
Yeah.
in 1965, they officially recognized Bigfoot and made them an endangered species.
So it's not a cryptid.
So
Mother
Russia.
So Russia does Russia
The
currently
Russian
believe that
people.
still?
Yes.
They still believe it's a
in
real thing.
Russia. Bigfoot is real, and an
See?
endangered.
Blood
species.
sugar.
So it is like
It's
a
real.
like an ape or something, or like
A gorilla.
a gorilla.
So I can't decide for you. All I can do is give you the facts or share the evidence, I guess. And
I
if you didn't
guess.
fall asleep, then you can decide for yourself.
Oh shit! I just woke up. Oh. What? Who was talking? Who was talking that time? Oh,
I
What?
wasn't asleep, okay?
I'm sorry.
I was
get,
just bored.
I kind of nerd out with some things. Like I
Oh my
love
God.
Bigfoot.
That's
so,
awesome.
Yeah, I kind of nerd
I mean,
out.
I'm always
No.
cutting Josh out because he like says some weird,
Dude,
really bad
it's
joke.
cold.
But this time I'm cutting out probably a lot of that. How many cards you have there?
I quit a few.
He overachieved on that task. That was good.
You did a great job.
I was gonna say more like, yeah, there's Bigfoot, man. They have hair. They're really fucking big. They break branches, and like people see them sometimes.
I
They-
know.
They got some footprints out there. It's wild. Anyway, that's how. I mean, that's why. I mean, I didn't do good in school. Okay, that's why I didn't do good in school. I'm just saying. I'm not saying I'm right.
Listen,
I'm just saying that's how.
that was good.
All right, to all the listeners, I'm sorry.
For what?
I thought my
No.
I thought
I
my
apologize.
assignment
He understood
was
the
to
assignment.
educate people on Bigfoot.
I'm educating, and I did the right thing. I did my
Yes.
homework.
You did a fantastic job.
In your
you
defense, when I was doing my research, I got out my tablet and I started writing out as I was researching things. I'm like, I am not fucking reading this. I think I'm doing a homework assignment right now. And then you start reading up all these little cue cards and shit. I'm like, man, this does feel like school. And I feel like I'm in science class. And I got to do this. And the cells break down into 4 parts. And when they split, that's how.
New genre happened.
I'm like, oh my
And
God.
on to
cells
the evolution
and
of the
fucking,
saliva.
I can't even pretend to talk about that because I don't even know.
Me neither. I'm good.
I can't wait to hear what kind of made up bullshit you have about your
Well, let me tell you about that.
This guy brings real evidence to the table, and you're just.
I know you just
I actually-
bashed it.
Well, I didn't take the notes. Do you want to hear mine now?
Yeah, I
doing
want to
what's
hear
wrong?
your notes.
I kinda do.
I'll make
Get
it a
your
little,
little pad out.
I'll make it a little more quick and exciting. Once upon a time, in the early 90s,
Dun, dun,
somewhere
dun.
in Puerto Rico,
Puerto Rico.
a bunch of sheep were found dead on a Puerto Rican farm.
Dun, dun.
Not only were they dead, but all their blood was drained from their body. And they had 2 surgical marks on their neck,
Hey, coño.
Like a vampire mark?
almost like a vampire mark. But their blood was drained from their body, and not an ounce was left in it, like it was sucked out by a machine.
No.
And they said that was really weird.
It's fucked up.
No way.
no
Weird, huh?
creatures. No, even vampire bats. Even vampire bats, when they feed off of living creatures, they only take a little bit of blood and they leave. They don't attack to
Suck 'em
kill.
dry.
They just take what they need and they jet. If they're small, they can only take a little bit anyway. And
It's hard to
so-
find one that'll suck you dry.
It's hard to find one that'll suck you dry.
Get on that
thing. Get on that thing. And so what happened? They investigated this thing, and this is the chupacabra, right? So that's where the chupacabra came from. And so what's cool about this cryptid is it started in the 90s. Like there was nothing really before that, and it just kind of blew up after that because more and more people were having the same experiences. And so the one thing to kind of summarize everything, the one thing that was in common, because it ended up they saw these things, the same things were happening in Florida. It was happening in like Texas and Mexico. And these farmers were like in some places, I think in Puerto Rico, they were starting to panic. They wouldn't let their kids out at night and stuff because so many animals were like just they were finding them. But they said they were almost like caved
Couldn't
in and stuff
reproduce.
because like it would happen within minutes. Like this one story, this guy, like what was weird was there was like no noise. Like usually if a predator's out there, your animals like will go nuts. And went out there and I think there was like 30 dead animals, like chickens and all sorts of stuff. And they all have the 2 marks in their neck. They said they looked surgical and the blood was drained from them. So they were thinking it might be coyotes, but like all these other animals, they just shred. If they're going to kill, they take meat. No meat, no nothing was taken from these animals. Like sometimes they find footprints, but not very often. No blood was anywhere. Like it wasn't like spilled. It wasn't like it was
Not a
very
drop.
clean when vets were doing, it's not called an autopsy. It's called something different on an animal. And when they did that, they were just finding that like not every vein was collapsed. Like there was no like they said that it looks like puts something into the bloodstream and then takes it all out. So like to get it all out better or something like that. And they said it feels machined, but people have claimed they've seen it, and like someone said it was like this little like creature that was a like biped, right, walked on 2 legs and stuff. And there's a lot of different stories where they have like little spikes on their back, but for the most part, it's the aftermath. And what's really cool about the chupacabra, I think they call it El Chupacabra.
El chupacabra.
Didn't they actually hunt these creatures?
They did,
and they killed. They thought they killed them all.
Some people did. Even more recently in Texas, and we were talking about Skinwalker Ranch last time. They find these animals and
Texas.
stuff. What's that?
Not in Texas.
What? It's not in Texas.
Skinwalker.
No, but listen, in Texas, they found like in one weekend from these different major farms, they found like 4 or 5 of their cattle were gone. Big ones, like 1,500, 2,000 pound cattle,
Just
and they
like in
found them
Skinwalker.
randomly all over. The connection with that is the blood was drained from them, and they had surgical. They had like their eyes were pulled out. Some of them had their testicles, I think, pulled out. Some of them had their reproductive organs
There's your
taken out.
semen, Eddie.
So, but my point is,
There you go.
my point is, it's like, I think it's the
Chupacabra.
only cryptid that has has a body count.
El chupacabra.
Yeah, it's crazy. But they have gone out. There's even some places where like mayors, I think, and governors and stuff, like people like were involved and stuff and trying to like
The
track
hunt.
down this thing. But the chupacabra is still a thing. It's modern day. From
Don't
what
they
from
fill
what I
them
read,
with candy today and beat them?
that's the Yule log.
That's a pinata. No,
Not-
Oh, the
it's
pinata.
the defecating log.
the defecating log.
I was,
That
just
to
kid-
be-
I was kidding about the Yule log. But what's scary about it is most cryptids are like, oh, I saw a shadow in the water. It must be Nessie. You know what I mean? Or like it's something like crazy. Like I think Bigfoot is like one of the few that actually has some evidence, right? And the chupacabra, it's like people said they've seen it. They said they've hunted them and stuff. And I originally was gonna do the Montauk Monster. You ever heard of that thing?
Yeah.
But but it was like a one-off type of thing. And I think
Everybody loves Stranger Things, and that's what Stranger Things is based on. So
Montauk Monster.
Montauk.
I just tattooed a couple girls today that were from that area. The one of them worked in Montauk, and I said, "What about the Montauk Monster?" Like, what are you talking about? Like, what do you mean? What am I talking about? You never heard of the Montauk
What'd you
Monster?
call
Like,
me?
I said, is there like an island with a military base on there? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, the monster, supposedly some creature they thought they may have been experimenting on there or something like that, like washed up on shore, and they don't know what it was. I think it had like they thought it might have been a raccoon. It had like thumbs, I think, but it kind of looked like a dog. You never heard of the Montauk Monster?
No,
You should look it
never
up.
heard of that.
It was all over the news about maybe 10 years ago or so.
Wow.
That's what I was gonna do, but I looked it up, and I'm like, there's like literally,
a
it's just in
line.
and out. It's just a quick little freak thing that happened. But the chupacabra, the chupacabra,
El chupacabra
Homies with Bigfoot.
It has a body count. The chupacabra has a
has
body
a body
count.
count.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah,
And
what's
they're
the
all the same.
Bigfoot's body count.
All the way from Puerto Rico, Florida,
Yes.
Texas, Mexico. That's a pretty, that's a pretty vast range. Oh, and there was somewhere, I think I can't remember what country it was. They supposedly they were putting their military into this funding for stuff out in a desert someplace because they supposedly found some eggs or something, I think.
Ew,
Chupacabra
Eggs in the desert.
I don't
chupacabra
know.
eggs.
And
Dude, I'm
I
scared
can't,
now.
I can't remember what I wish I
I would
remember.
eat that.
I
I would
wish I remember what
fry
it was.
'em.
But
Sounds good.
but they were but some people think that
Ketchup.
that had something to do with the whole chupacabra thing. And but there is a country, I can't remember where it was, a Latin someplace, I can't remember where it was, but they actually associated it with aliens, which made me think of Skinwalker Ranch. That's why I brought it
There
up.
we
goes
go.
to
Everything goes to aliens.
Well,
Yep.
well, the reason why is because of the surgical marks, the missing parts cut out and stuff like
the balls and the eyes.
well, that was something different, but
Semen.
some people said, oh, it might have been chupacabra thing. So, and
Balls in the eyes and semen.
everywhere.
Yeah.
they eat donuts with frosting on it.
Made of semen.
Dun, dun, dun.
It's creamy and delicious.
I mean,
Oh my.
that's
Salty.
cryptid, all right.
Salty.
Hey, you want some protein donuts? Here's some extra protein for you.
The chupacabra.
It's El Chupacabra.
No, the problem with that is I didn't have my cards,
That's right. You're
and so some of my facts are a little bit wonky.
Oh, that's all right.
well,
But that's basically the gist of it.
That's all right. We know you can't spell.
Great
so-
job.
MOON. That spells moon.
that's good.
I'm just joking. He's not a tattoo artist that cannot spell. You're okay. Come on in.
But I can draw pretty dang good.
Yeah, it can.
Pretty dang.
Can you
pretty
draw a
dang good.
chupacabra?
So
Yep.
Eddie,
Yes, sir.
did you have a cryptid you looked up by
I
any chance?
did,
Oh
I
my
did.
good lord.
Good lord.
He has his little flashcards.
Yeah.
No, I don't have any flash.
You need mine?
Do you have post-its?
There's a hair. And but speaking, remember I mentioned that hair on the 3 cards ago?
Oh my god.
It had lines in it.
Lines.
Oh, back to the hair. It's proof.
Saliva DNA.
He's like
Different biology
he came in like he's like,
results.
this is how
Dude, he was.
this
put
is bullying.
he's
I'm
put-
bullying you. This is
You are.
Put
You're
so
bullying
much
me.
effort into that.
the fucking nerd. The nerd came in with his cards and he read important information. Oh, okay. Okay, nerd.
He's so jealous of all the hard work you
Wicked.
put in.
Wicked.
That's what it is. It's called jealousy.
Not
Josh.
jealousy.
Don't let him offend you.
Oh my.
You hurt me deep,
I'm just an asshole.
deep down.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna cut out me being an asshole and just put you saying
No,
something bad.
no.
I'm
Look
gonna
at the
splice
tear.
it and just so you look bad, not me.
What's your cryptid?
Ethan,
You said
fuck
you
you.
studied a cryptid?
Yes.
What's
Don't
your
leave that in
cryptid?
there.
Hey, is that your camera?
Why do you do that?
No, I researched the New Jersey Devil.
Ooh.
I
Hell
didn't know
yes.
that was a cryptid. I thought it was just a hockey team.
yeah,
Devil. I said, okay.
Devil's New Jersey for a reason.
Wow.
I've heard of the New Jersey Devil, but I don't really know a whole lot about it.
No, it's
Is that why the hockey team's that called that? Because of
That's
the New
why.
Jersey? Okay.
yeah.
He
That's
picked
crazy.
the New Jersey Devil because that hockey team is the only hockey team with a black player.
Why? What? Oh, man.
That's why he picked
Is
it.
it really?
I don't know.
No, it's
It is?
not. Why don't you just let him talk? You just talked for 20 minutes, Josh.
My
Why
bad.
can't
is that-
you let
is
the
that-
guy
is that a-
speak?
Is that a
All
fact though? Is that a fact?
He's not the only team, but yeah. Well, I
Oh
think
my
he's
God.
retired. Subban?
That was not a New Jersey. He started in Montreal, Canadian, first
You
of
know
all.
this?
PK Subban, fuck yeah, dude.
Oh, I know the name. I
Yeah,
know
see?
what you're talking about.
And he started for Montreal, so he's not a devil.
Renee,
He's a
you
Habs.
ruined the fucking joke when you explain it. My God.
I know nothing. I know
Because
nothing.
your joke is ridiculous.
So, the New Jersey Devil.
Yeah.
What's its deal?
It was born to Jane and Daniel Leeds.
So so it was alive. It was a
Yes,
person at one
It
point.
was a baby. It was born.
What?
Yeah, she had 12 kids, and her 13th.
Oh.
It was said that she said before it was born that let this one be the devil. So when
She said that?
yeah, some people said she was a witch, and she was a little strange.
That's
But when that baby came out, it sprouted wings. Had the head of a horse. It just changed into this monster. Sprouted the wings. Its head was huge, big red glowing eyes, and it just ripped everyone apart. And it just shot up the chimney and escaped.
If I could pick any horse part to be a part of my body, it wouldn't be the head. Just saying.
It'd be the head, but not, it'd be a different head.
Just saying.
you like the tail, Josh?
So after that moment, was there more? Was there
There-
sightings?
There was some sightings. People saw it said it was about 8 feet tall. It was eating cattle and chickens and terrorizing people.
With 2 little holes inside the neck?
No,
Man.
when I
Oh,
was
that's-
reading it, I was thinking of the chupacabra because I've heard of the chupacabra before. So I was like, oh, this is a little wild.
Draining
Well, the
blood.
chupacabra is like supposedly small. It's not very big, and that was actually one of the things that why they were saying that it couldn't have done what it did because there's too much blood in the body and just couldn't. If one
Absorb
was,
so much.
yeah, just couldn't
Huh.
eat that much. It didn't make much sense. But I didn't know the Jersey Devil was born to a witch.
From a witch.
We had 12 other children.
So what happened to their children? What happened to the witch?
Well, she was killed.
By the
She got
baby.
burned on
Yeah,
this.
the
So
husband.
so as soon as she had the baby, it killed everybody.
Yeah,
So it wasn't like they raised it for a little bit, turned it into a
Right.
horse head.
it was kind of instant.
So she pushed out a horse head.
No, a
Ouch.
regular baby, and then it just
Transformed.
transformed right in front.
Oh.
It morphed.
It morphed.
Went crazy.
Shapeshifter.
Yep.
So it could be living among us right now.
Yes.
Any one of us could be the New Jersey Devil in northern New York.
That woman that Trump slept with, she had a horse face. It could be her.
Could be.
Who is that?
Do you
Just
remember
saying.
Stormy Daniels? That her
Oh,
name?
sorry.
Stormy Daniels. Stormy Daniels is the New Jersey Devil. Just saying.
Get a
Probably true.
we want a side by side.
It's probably
I want to
true.
see.
It could be true.
We need
too.
proof.
I'd
We
love
need
to see
proof. We need evidence. We need
Proof and
evidence.
evidence.
Need some,
bacon.
need some hair, but she probably shaves it. So
I don't know. Maybe we have some other.
You want me to look up Stormy Daniels? Is that?
I want to see.
I will. I'll do it.
I want
you
to
by
see
look
the
up
proof.
Stormy Daniels. I'll look up Jersey
versus
Devil.
Jersey Devil.
I want to see the proof.
All right. I know what I'm gonna get.
Josh is making some crazy accusations here.
Josh always says something crazy though. We have to give it
I
to
gotta
the guy.
turn my safe search on.
Safe search.
Do you want to view these images?
Man,
you
I
might
gotta
not.
find
You
a good
won't
one.
be able to take it back, buddy, if you see this
Yeah,
stuff.
I'm not researching nothing. See, keeping myself so perfect.
Okay, I got a G-rated one.
All right, here. Ready? Here we go. Where's the cameras? It's a fucking identical match.
No, that's
Pretty damn close, I'd
it's
say.
not even close.
Josh, I'd say that's pretty.
You were talking
goddamn
about-
I think
close.
so.
Is
I
this
think
is
it's
this his
pretty close.
retaliation?
Identical.
Is this his retaliation to bullying? Is this what he's doing? Like he's mad at me and I was like picking on the girl.
Yeah.
Who that girl with the horse face? With the
horse face.
How is that picking on you? Did you fuck her too?
No, not me. Not me. I'm saying you're like oh, you're attacking someone else.
He's on.
The bully becomes the bully
The
becomes
bully?
the bullier.
Yeah, how'd
Yeah.
that
Bully.
taste?
The bully becomes the
How'd
bully.
that taste?
In theaters this Friday, starring Josh Dowling, Stormy Daniels,
And Rambro.
rated triple X,
Randy.
Damn,
and special
we're on
guest,
the same wavelength
the
tonight.
Jersey Devil.
Coming this fall.
Holy,
Fuck was that?
I don't know.
That was the interference
Shot.
from
That was-
the Jersey Devil.
That was Stormy Daniels.
Holy
The
shit.
new Cryptid.
She's like, stop fucking to me.
We gotta stop with that. We gotta take it back a couple steps. Okay.
Tone it
Everybody
down.
just chill for a second. Take a deep breath. All right, fuck the Jersey Devil. So Renee, what do you have? Or Ethan Bacon, what do you guys? You got something good or what?
Go for it, honey.
You want me to go?
Hey, go ahead.
God damn.
Just make sure you talk loud enough so we can hear you.
Oh, so about the Mothman, okay? It was a sighting. There were sightings of it.
Now he's yelling. Now
Okay.
I know. Now I know. You've been you're acting just like fucking Josh.
It
now.
happened in West Virginia.
Oh my God.
Okay, calm down. Calm down. It's too loud now. You sound like Will Ferrell there.
Oh man.
It happened in West Virginia. It was in West Virginia. There was a thing happening. The
Why are you
Virginians
bullying
saw it.
everybody today? My God.
You told me to talk
Unplug
louder.
his mic.
That's why I'm so quiet.
Renee, did you just say something? I dare you to say it again.
No.
I dare you to say it again.
He's been
He's
a
a
little
Mothman.
snippy all day
A little
today.
bit. What
My
happened?
God.
Okay,
What
you know what?
happened?
You know what? I'm just gonna take it back a couple
Who
steps.
hurt you?
welcome to
hurt you?
Smooth Jazz 92.1, The Max. You're around with Ethan here, and we're going to play some smooth jazz with Ethan Bacon. So, Bacon, why don't you spit out that story right now?
You're listening
with,
to K95.1 The Max.
No, we're listening to 92.1 The Max. This is the smooth jazz.
Right on.
He's the Mothman.
We got a soundboard.
He's the Mothman.
We are so off the rails. My God. We should not have done that DMT. My God.
Ollie up in here.
Okay, so
Let's start over again.
Oh man,
So,
the Mothman.
Ethan Bacon,
Yeah, so
you were about ready to talk about the Mothman, I believe,
I
right?
was about to
Interesting
do
story.
that. So
That is really interesting. So,
it is super interesting,
You
Ethan.
got amazing.
What do you think, Renee?
I'm so intrigued.
Yeah? What about you, Eddie?
I can dig it.
Josh?
I would love to hear it if Ethan would shut the fuck
Okay,
up.
gotcha.
Right?
And go.
So, this all started in the 1960s. in a little
Flashcard.
in a little town. I got all my flashcards. Digital.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm the nerd.
I have this shit down, but whoops, Stormy Daniels is down.
He says, "Whoops."
The video's
Oh,
playing.
whoops. Oh, how did that get on there?
Midway through the video.
The Mothman.
Research.
Nothing worse than like busting your phone to show somebody something and you forgot you weren't done watching porn.
Yeah.
And it goes, oh,
Picture my baby.
Why is this on my? Why is this on
Why
my
are you watching
phone?
horse porn?
It was research for the Jersey Devil, Josh.
I was doing research, Josh.
That's great. Okay, everybody shut up.
Okay,
All right, God damn it.
Let bacon cook.
I did research here.
your voice
Josh.
your voice just cracked.
I did. I'm upset.
You're bullying everybody. Come on, man. God. He's just showing off for Eddie.
I wanted to be on Ricky Lake.
Whoa.
I'm jealous. He was on Ricky Lake. Come on.
God, I can't get a fucking word in.
You need to take control of the conversation,
All right.
Ethan Bacon.
All right. Here's how it is.
Wasn't very.
Oh
They're
my
laughing
God.
at you. They are laughing at
I
you.
picked the Wendigo.
They are laughing at you, not me. I'm just waiting.
Yeah, but every goddamn time I start, I know I'm just waiting for it.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Is that gonna be? Start.
Okay. So this all started in the 1960s. Yeah.
He's
But-
cool. He's cool.
Nice God.
I'm cool as a
This all
cucumber.
I'm getting pissed off for you.
Just look at Josh. Just look at Josh.
I'm going to just tell Josh.
Just tell
So,
Josh.
Josh.
Yes.
This happened in the 60s in West Virginia.
I'll block you.
I'm not even doing it. I'm done. I got rid of it.
Does this help?
A little.
He's rubbing his nipple. Jesus
You're gonna
Christ.
yell at me.
I kind of
You're gonna yell at
forgot
me,
what
but
I was
you're not
talking
gonna yell
about.
at him.
I forgot what I was talking about now.
You were talking about Krampus.
So, Krampus.
All right, Mothman.
You're talking about Stormy Daniels.
I just spit all over the microphone.
Wow, we are off the rails.
I'm done. You guys are.
I'm spitting on Renee over here.
Whoa.
Calm down now.
That's like a hate crime, dude. She's Canadian.
I'm sorry.
Oh man.
And
Never had,
you
never
know,
had
I was
bacon
so
grease splashed on her.
you know, I was so nervous about this, you fucker.
Go. I want to hear. I want to know more about the Mothman. I was actually like, when you said it, I was like, damn, it's a good one.
I actually have a Mothman tattoo. I don't know if anybody knows that, but now
I did the
Now we
I
do.
fixed the tattoo.
He fixed the tattoo.
Awesome.
Yeah. it's on
Okay.
my arm.
Cool.
I think we got it out. It's the pauses. The pauses make it hard, right?
Yeah, I'm hard.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready for the Mothman. Okay, Ethan Bacon, let's do this. Let's
Guys are
fucking
water.
collect
Renee, bring
myself.
us back. Renee, bring us back. Should we all hold hands?
Ready? And go.
Okay, go.
Okay, let me just collect myself. Fuck. So it was the 1960s in a small town called Point Pleasant in West Virginia. Okay? Now this all started on November 15th, 1966, when two couples were driving in an area called the TNT area in Point Pleasant, on the outskirts of Point Pleasant. And this area was actually an abandoned munitions factory area that they made, bombs and shit for World War II. And they called it the TNT area. And
Dynamite.
yeah, there was this couple, two couples driving down this road. I guess they were drag racing or something like that, or just fucking around. But they were heading down the road, and in the middle of the road, suddenly they saw this figure right in the middle of the road. And they say it was 7 feet tall and had these gigantic glowing red eyes. And it had this like silver glistening body. And as they came up toward it, they stopped in front of it, and it unfurled this set of wings, this 10-foot set of wings. And then they just kind of fucking threw it in reverse and then drove around it, and it kind of scurried behind them. And then it flew. As they were flying, they just booked it right toward town. And as they were flying toward town, they looked behind them and noticed this thing was in pursuit. This thing was following them.
Oh my gosh.
And they reached speeds up to 100 miles per hour, and it continued to follow them. Yeah. And by the time they reached the city limits, the thing just disappeared.
Vanished.
So the first thing they did is they went to the chief of police to report what they had seen. And he was just like, okay, whatever. And
Happens to me all the time.
he's like, that's bullshit, buddy. That's a big-ass bird.
I swear to God.
Big-ass bird.
Which is exactly what he said. He said it was probably a shite poke, which is another name for a blue heron or some type of large bird. Shite poke.
Shite.
It was a
I just want
shite
to say that
poke.
again.
That is shitey of that guy.
Shite poke.
It was a shite
What a
poke.
shite head.
What a shite poker.
But so they reported this to the chief of police. They go out there toward the TNT area, the munitions area, and which, like I said, was an abandoned munitions factory, and they didn't find anything. But the next day, on November 16th, it was reported in the local newspaper that their sighting had made the paper. And I want to back up a couple days. There were some grave diggers that had seen the same shit, but they didn't tell anybody because they didn't think anybody would believe them. But once the newspaper article came out, it could be substantiated. They kind of came forward and was like, yeah, we also saw this shit too. So over the course of the next year, there were dozens and dozens of sightings. But this shit doesn't just start with Mothman, okay? It doesn't stop with Mothman.
Doesn't stop with just one?
Okay, there's some more shit here.
Oh,
Is
boy.
that what the butterfly effect is based off
The
of Mothman? Is that
ammunition.
right or
No. That's you're thinking of the Mothman prophecies, which I'll get to.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay. I'll get to that.
It's later in his cue cards.
yeah.
Wait,
Stay tuned if you
Butterfly
wanna find
effect and
out.
Mothman
Stay
pro-
tuned.
Butterfly Effect is like a totally fictional story about time travel.
Okay,
and-
what? But is that are they both Ashton Kutcher? Is that what the deal is? What's going on?
No,
Mothman prophecies. Who's in
Richard
that one?
Gere.
Richard Gere's in that one.
Yeah.
Okay. I think in Mothman prophecies, I think my buddy, I think Earth Crisis is in that.
Oh, really?
Is there a scene at the end where there's a bridge? Or is that
Yes.
If that's Mothman
I will
prophecies?
get to that. God damn it.
Man, he's taking your whole bit.
Stop.
He didn't talk enough.
Well, anyway,
during
in the
his,
movie,
Ethan?
the music's playing in a car. That's my friend's band.
Ethan?
Okay.
Earth Crisis.
Oh,
Earth
nice.
Crisis. Shout out Earth Crisis.
Okay, good.
Shout out.
Now I got to get back on track.
Somebody vibrate his egg.
You said I don't got one. You're the one who has one of those. I never even see one before. I've only heard of them through you.
I was like, what's an egg?
You always talk about this egg.
I know. I
So-
eat eggs every day.
So, all right. So, so
Who's doing it now, Bacon?
okay.
You can't blame me for that one.
Okay. So,
I'm not even happy anymore.
all right. Well, anyway,
Can you remember?
yes, I have this down.
Go.
So, over the course of the next several days, there are more sightings of Mothman. God, what is with this mic?
I don't know. It sucks.
So
Eating eggs.
there are more sightings of Mothman over the course of the next several days, and over the next year, there are several UFO sightings. And let me back up a little bit.
Oh,
these
no, we're so far back now.
more sightings occur after the initial newspaper reporting, and there begin to be UFO sightings as well, and strange men begin showing up in the town of Point Pleasant, men in black,
Oh,
and they're visiting.
This is
all-
over the course of the year.
Yes, but
oh much.
yeah, there's like a So, damn right. Galaxy Defender.
Yeah, my friend wrote that song. Yeah.
Shut out.
He doesn't have any. You know he's lying. Doesn't have any friends. He pressured me to be on the show. He's like, "You see this egg?" I'm like, "No." So the Men in Black start showing up UFO reports over the course of the year after the Mothman.
The men in black start showing up and visiting the eyewitnesses and telling them, do not talk about this.
Never happened.
Do not talk about this anymore. And the reporter who initially reported on this and who's been reporting, because each new sighting would get a new article in the paper, new sighting, a report of a new sighting of Mothman. And the reporter who was writing all this stuff started getting visits from the Men in Black regularly. And then she started getting threatening phone calls. She started getting phone calls with weird, distorted voices and different tones and different things like that.
Like threatening phone calls?
Threatening phone calls, but cryptic phone calls as well that she didn't understand. So, also, I want to point out that a lot of people think that we'll get there.
Yeah, just chill.
In that time period, along with the sightings, a lot of the townsfolk are reporting strange premonitions of things that some of them are coming true and some of them aren't coming true. And over the
Those are
course,
called guesses.
It's not a premonition if it's not coming true.
So
Well,
people
a lot
are
of-
having
a lot of
people are having
stuff-
dreams, premonition dreams.
premonitions, the stuff's coming true. Like people's TVs are going haywire. Like a bunch of weird stuff. They say there's like a constant strange hum in the air.
Like
And-
you hear right now.
Distortion in
Yeah,
the
kinda
back.
like that.
Yes.
And then
I'm chilling.
the next year, on December 17th, tragedy strikes in the town of Point Pleasant.
Tragedy. Oh no.
Yeah. The Silver Bridge collapses. And it was an I-bar bridge. And one of the I-bar bridge, ironically, the 13th I-bar in the bridge formed a hairline fracture that cracked. And that's that scene that you were talking about from the movie. And 46 people died. Now, leading up to that, their townsfolk were having premonitions of presence floating in the river. And there were many sightings of Mothman right around the bridge, right up to that point. And people had even seen Men in Black, like, climbing the bridge and, like, inspecting the bridge before then. So a lot of people think that, maybe Mothman's not necessarily bad. He's maybe like a harbinger of doom. He could be, some people think he's an alien. Some people think he's like some sort of extra dimensional being, or maybe a fallen angel or an angel of death or something like that. But a lot of people think that he's just there to warn things, because he's actually been sighted all around the world prior to huge tragedies. He was sighted prior to Chernobyl. He was sighted prior to the 2009 swine flu outbreak in Mexico. He was sighted prior to the 2011 tsunami in Japan. And most recently, he's been started to be sighted in Chicago.
Uh-oh.
Shit going down in Chicago right now too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Chicago going down in Chicago.
But I started to mention, like, there was an idea, because back in Point Pleasant's history, there was a Native American chief that had been captured and killed. And prior to his death, he said, "I curse this town for 200 years."
That's
Now,
it.
A lot of people think that, there's some sort of connection there.
It's definitely it.
But that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, native curses are crazy like that. I just heard a
Yep.
story of one today.
Yeah, but after the collapse of the Silver Bridge, he was never sighted in Point Pleasant again.
I think I remember.
Yeah.
That's that part of the story.
Yeah, John Keel was the writer of the Mothman Prophecies, and that's the book adaptation, and he's played by Richard Gere. And that movie actually, like, kicked off a big, like, tradition in Point Pleasant. They now have like, it's called the world's only Mothman Museum, and then they have the Mothman Festival, which has attracted up to 15,000 people a year.
Wow.
Let's go
Where is it?
for
Virginia?
research. Point Pleasant.
Point Pleasant.
We should go.
The bridge
should.
actually connects. It goes over the Ohio River.
Let's bring our
Yeah.
podcast gear. We'll put it
Yeah.
in the hotel. We'll go
Right
to the
there.
thing and we'll talk about
By
it.
the
That'd be
bridge.
I always
awesome,
wanted to go
wouldn't
to
it?
Point Pleasant because of the.
We'll have our own Men
You ever
in
seen that
Black.
TV series, Point Pleasant? It's pretty good.
No.
Wasn't good enough to have a second season. But,
Oh, there's some great
Yeah.
movies. You ever see Outer Range?
I've seen Outer Banks.
Josh Brolin. Oh, it's awesome. You ever heard of Mel's Hole?
Mel's Hole, yeah.
It's I think it's loosely
Old
based on
Mel.
Pause.
that. Mel's Hole. Ain't no eggs in there.
There's seed though.
Yeah, the Mothman. That's a cool story. That's like a cool.
It is a cool story.
And the native thing, the native connection, you're right. Everybody connects everything to
curse.
UFOs, and as much as I love UFOs and like the mystical stuff, anything that's weird or they can't describe, it's always like it's got to be aliens.
Yep.
And they just throw. It's like I told one of my friends one time something about UFOs that I was like, I'm always seeing UFOs out here. I got videos of them. I was like, oh, you seeing little green men? You know what I'm saying? Like when someone says
Sounds
when
like
you
something that he would say.
when you when
No,
you
I'm
when you
seeing something that can't be described. We're not sure what it is.
yeah, like when
You know?
when you throw in something like that, like so all of a sudden, oh, the Mothman, oh, it's probably aliens, Bacon. Oh, Bigfoot, it must be aliens. Oh, the Chupacabra, it's aliens. Jersey Devil, no, that shit's fucking real.
That's witchcraft.
That shit's fucking real. They play hockey. There's a whole bunch of Jersey Devils playing hockey.
A bunch of them.
Yeah, the Mothman's cool.
the
Good
and now I want to
story.
watch that movie.
Yeah, it was a
Dude,
good
that
story.
movie is awesome.
Let's watch it in
Really
the theater
good.
one of these nights.
We should.
We
there's,
should.
There's a lot more to it. John Keel goes into a lot more. John Keel actually started having premonitions himself because he stayed in Point Pleasant for like many months, maybe years, to research this stuff. And I think it was 1974 that he came out with the Mothman Prophecies book and presented the idea of the Mothman to a larger audience. But
So, I mean, these places like that have these things, like there's an energy there, right?
yeah, that's what they say. They say to this day there's a presence and a sort of hum about the town.
So I'll tell you a little quick thing. You ever heard of The Lady in the Lake? That movie that came out?
Yeah.
Well, the girls I was tattooing today, they're from Long Island, and they said, "Oh yeah, you ever heard of Lady in the Lake?" I'm like, "I think it's a movie." They said, "No, it's not a movie." I'm like, "You sure?" They said, "Yes." It's basically like a Pocahontas story. So basically, long story short, there was a native girl back in the early settlers. She was dating a white man, and she was, I think, was murdered, or he was taken from her and murdered because he was dating a native or something like that, and she ended up dying, and I don't know what happened, but she cursed and said that I don't know how it all went down. You have to look into it, but basically there's this lake that every year one person drowns in there. I guess it's always a dude, and they close the lake to swimming. And I'm like, that sounds like a movie. I'm like, I think it's a movie. They're like, no, it's not a movie. I'm like, I think it's a movie. I look it up. It was a movie in 2024, but they closed it all. And so now people can't swim there. But I guess like people have been getting into accidents or something on the outskirts and dying and stuff.
Wow.
I'm like, it's like this area that's
Somebody
just
needs
the
to
energy.
go cleanse it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
But like-
cannot
Cleanse the curse
escape
away.
the wrath of a pissed off woman.
Yeah.
Close the lake, close the town, close the fucking state.
Yeah,
that bitch
goodbye.
is coming.
That bitch is coming. She's
Yeah.
not done. Yeah.
I tell the kid, I'm like, hey, listen, you gotta take it easy, man. You can't be yelling in the background over top of us when we're talking, so we can't hear you, and you're just getting louder and louder every time. And today he's like the loudest I think he's been. I'm like, after the pep talk I gave you and everything, dude, take it.
Cut out all my audio.
I can't. You're talking so loud. All of our mics are picking up. It's like extra loud. I'm watching 4 meters go. I'm like, Jesus Christ, that kid's got a voice.
This is
Love
the
you, bro.
voice.
Right on.
So Renee,
No, mine is not a cryptid. It's kind of like Josh. I wanted to talk about the Wendigo.
Yes.
It's a legend. It's Appalachian. It's Algonquin Algonquin story and legend of Northern America and U.S. and Canada of the encounters of the Wendigo. It's a spiritual being that takes over humans that are greedy and glutton and selfish and shows bad character traits. So that attracts itself the spirit of the Wendigo, which will possess the human and then take over the body, and slowly the human starts and become to transform and morph into this 15 feet tall creature that sometimes grows massive long claws and antlers. And it's got like this skin that's like very bony body, and it's like gross grayish skin attached to this skinny skeletor humanoid transformation of a creature. And they're scary because, and when you grow up, like my grandma is native, and she always said stuff like, don't whistle at night in the woods, and don't go and sing in the woods at night. And it's all because the Wendigo is known to replicate the voices of humans and animals. So it's hard for children to recognize like when mom is calling, you know? So it's like if you're playing outside in the woods at night and you hear voices that are calling you, like your mom or your sisters or your friends or your dog barking, don't go deeper in the woods because it's the Wendigo, and they'll snatch you and they'll eat you, and they're cannibals. And the more humans they eat, the more horrifying they become and stronger. Yeah.
So is it like a demonic entity, or
It
is it
is. It's like a spiritual entity, like exactly that, a demonic entity.
so when it takes over a person, so you take over the person, they become the Wendigo. That's
They
the idea?
become the Wendigo. There's this guy here in Alberta in 1960. His name was John Smith something, whatever his name. You can Google it. You can search it, right,
Yeah,
Josh?
John Smith should be easy to find.
Should be easy to find. No, but it's in the 1960s. This guy from Alberta. It's known that in the wintertime, tribes, they will travel to their cabins to go hunting, find more games. So they go deeper and deeper in the woods. They take their family, and then they go to their hunting shack, and then they stay there for the harsher months because they get stuck deep in the woods. So they just go for games. This guy went and took his family and came back after the harsh months all alone, looking all lively and healthy and pudgy and alive and well. And his family, his 6 kids, were missing, and they were all taken by the bad starvation and harsh months. But then after proofs and research have been made to where his cabin was, bones of these children were found, and traces of cannibalism were also discovered. So the guy got arrested, and he said he was possessed by the spirit of Wendigo. And yeah, so that's one of the famous
Did he get away
Wendigo
with it?
story. No, not really.
Yeah, they let him out. They said, "Oh shit, the Wendigo."
He
actually,
ate 6
go-
people.
yeah,
Wendigo,
get
go
out."
ahead, leave. No, but
Wendigo's a bad
yeah.
motherfucker.
You
yeah.
seen that movie,
Conjuring?
Yeah, The Conjuring. Isn't that one of them? The Devil Made Me Do It.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe.
It's kind of like that. The guy thinks he's possessed. It's like,
Possession, yeah.
there was like
That's
a-
what it is.
a
That's why it's
witch.
not considered a cryptid, because it's
Yeah.
been known and
That's still pretty cool. Though.
believed in.
Yeah,
It is cool.
That's awesome.
Scary.
It is scary.
She.
I think any kind of possession is scary, though. I think like anytime you hear about like the devil or a demon like possessing you and stuff, that's
Yeah,
always
that stuff bothers me for some reason. Like,
Oh yeah.
you know, a guy in a hockey mask, big deal, but like
Same.
that stuff.
The
gets-
movie The Conjuring and The Exorcist, don't play with me like
Yeah.
no. Bring on Jason.
Yeah,
Let's go Freddy,
yeah.
because you don't want to see those dreams.
yeah,
Yeah.
that shit's scary. I've always been more scared anyway. Like when I remember when all the old horror movies came out, and I was staying at one of my buddy's house, and his mom had a friend over, and we were all freaked out about watching like I think it was Freddy. It was one of the first Freddy's. It was in the 80s, and I'm like,
This is
oh my god, I'm
scariest.
freaked out, right? And she's like, she broke down every shot to me for a movie. I think that's what got me into movies. She's like, see that shot right here? Now that's all like latex and stuff. And what they did is they made a mask. Now this next shot's a totally different thing. They already tore that one up. They did this, and she explained it as she went through it. And the lighting's different. See how the lighting's different? And I was going, oh, well, and then it ruined movies for me because now I cannot watch a movie without seeing every shot. And after making movies, now I see every fucking shot. I'm like, But when I watched Signs, you ever watch Signs?
Oh, Signs, dude. Yeah.
Dude, Signs, like it's still a bit corny, and I like M. Night and stuff and everything he does, but like that scene when he's running through the cornfield and that one leg just goes,
Oh yeah.
pulls back in, that shit.
Scary.
If I was in the fucking woods, I remember I saw some old video footage of like someone like in a back like Scottish fucking farm, you know what I mean, hillside. There's all these trees and there's a fence, and there's like a little white, little gray looking alien walking, and it didn't realize the person was there, and then it just walked off, and it was very subtle. That was. If I saw Freddy Krueger come at me, like, I'd run. I'd maybe take my chances. If it was Jason, I'd try to fight. But a little alien, like, boink, I'd be like, I'd faint. Like, that shit, aliens, dude, aliens, like, little fucking.
Scary.
Even though they don't do
What's
anything.
your favorite horror movie?
My favorite horror movie,
Yeah.
The Skeleton Key.
Oh, that's a good one. What about you?
It's a good one because it's real.
Me? I like Jason Lives.
Okay.
I also like I'm a big fan of the Evil Dead movies.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I love the Friday the 13th franchise, Halloween movies.
Oh, Freddy's my favorite.
I love Freddy.
He's my fave.
What about you, Eddie? What's your favorite horror movie?
Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th.
Nice.
What about you, Josh?
Friday the 13th.
There you go.
My favorite horror movie has not Ethan Bacon, Kevin Bacon. It's not even that scary, but I love the movie. It's called Stir of Echoes. The movie is awesome.
I don't even
love
know
it.
if I watched it.
I didn't watch it, but I know what you want.
It's like it's Ethan Bacon. It's Kevin Bacon, and
It's Ethan Bacon's brother.
They
Yeah.
they move into this house, him and his family, and he keeps having these dreams about like a woman being murdered or whatever. He keeps seeing this ghost of the woman, and he keeps being woke up. So he goes and sees a hypnotist, and that fucks him up even worse. Like, I don't want to ruin the movie for people that haven't found it, but it's like it turns into it's more like a mystery. He has to solve the mystery to help the girl who's haunting him, and it's really fucking cool.
If I had to
Sounds
pick
good.
if I had to pick like a movie, like a movie that scares me, that's my favorite, it would be The Exorcism of Emily Rose.
Seriously.
That's and
That
it's based on a true story.
That is like really, yes.
Yeah.
Petrified.
I love Evil Dead too. That's like, I mean, when I was a kid, that's what I was always into. Like, I love Freddy. I think he's great and stuff. And Jason and Michael, I kind of more got into him recently, really pretty much because Ethan, and he's always walking around in a Michael Myers mask, do something fucking weird. I'll put a video up. I got a funny video of him walking around in a Michael Myers mask. It's hilarious. But anyway, but a movie that really freaked me out, and it wasn't the whole movie. It was like the first 45 minutes to an hour or so. Was The Hills Have Eyes?
Oh yeah, that's fucked up,
Dude.
That should be a
the
topic.
remake or the original?
That should
The
be
remake,
a topic.
like
for
the
real.
very beginning when they
Movies.
drive in, they go to the store, then they walk there, like all the way up until the pregnant girl,
Oh, yeah, man.
like
Oh yeah.
all that, dude.
That's
when I
so
when I was watching it,
creepy.
I was like, I cannot believe this is a fucking movie that's being
Wow.
made. Because it was just so crossing the line to me. Like the father, I mean, I don't want to spoiler if you watched it, but like when the father died and stuff, and he's not burning, he's like,
Yeah.
and then the
That's
pregnant
scary
girl, like
movie.
all that shit. Then it got weird. Then it got stupid, and I was like, man, they had such a fucking terrifying story.
Oh,
an
yeah.
awesome movie, and then it just got weird, turned into a weird, corny kind of '90s movie, But the first hour of that movie, I think, was like, dude, that was terrifying. But you know another movie
Terrifying.
that I thought was really, really cool and really scary and really dark was Silent Hill.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
That's a good one too.
No, I'm stopping you. We're going to do a movie topic.
Yeah.
We're done.
We're
You're
done.
done.
I gotta tell just one piece. What's that movie? It's not The Ring, but
You're
it's the other
done.
one that came out at the same time.
Oh, we could talk movies all the time.
The woman's like, her body's like backwards, and she's like,
The Grudge.
The Grudge. The Grudge.
Yes.
So, just quick story. My wife goes to Utah. That movie comes out. This is a long time ago when it came out. My wife goes to Utah. I'm home alone. The movie had just came out. I'm like, sweet. I bought it. Took it home. It's the only movie that's ever really creeped me out. I was at night. I was in bed.
Because you watched it alone.
Nobody else is in the house. I put it in. I start it. In the movie, I don't know if you guys saw it, but when the movie starts, it's like the very beginning. They go into the attic, or they go into the closet. They see this little hatch in the roof, in the ceiling. They move it. They stick their head up in the freaking attic space, and that girl comes across the fucking
Yes.
attic. And I was like, nah. I'll just wait for a different time to watch this shit.
Yep.
I'm like that. I want to watch that movie Annihilation. I don't know if you've ever seen it with what's her face. She's in Star Wars. Natalie Portman.
Yeah.
I've just never watched it. I've never gotten around to it because I've seen some clips from it and some parts of it, and it just looks so like creepy and weird. And I don't know what's going on in it, but it has something to do with like a part on Earth that's like morphing into something. And I don't know. It just
Is it
just-
new?
It's relatively new, but like the music's really dark and weird, and it just feels off, like it's off-putting.
I like Natalie Portman.
Almost like Silent Hill. Like the music, it's like when it goes into the fire.
Yes.
It's the music's like just like almost in reverse or something like that. Everything's like kind of wacky. You ever seen Silent Hill?
Oh,
It's a
gotta
creepy
watch
movie.
that.
It's a good movie,
Based
but
on a video game.
based on a video game,
This
but
is
it is
100% true story. Renee has never heard this because,
movie, I think.
well, you'll know. 100% true story. The four of us.
I hate him.
What?
I'm gonna walk right into it, aren't I? Fuck that guy.
This motherfucker and his jokes. Go ahead, Josh.
Go ahead, Josh.
Okay. So the four of us, Ethan, Henry, Ethan Bacon, Eddie, and me, we're riding down the road in my car. I'm going a little too fast. I see the lights and pull me over, and it's a female cop. She comes up. I'm like, we were joking. We were fucking around in the car. I'm sorry I was speeding. And she's like, all right, well, I'll tell you what. I'll let you go if together all of your penises add up to 25 inches. Well, like 25 inches. Yes. That's a lot, but there's four of us, So I'm like, I'll go first. So I whip mine out, 8 inches. Eddie whips his out, 8 fucking inches. Whoa. Bacon, 8 inches. We're like, come on, Henry, we're only 1 inch away. He whips it out, 1 inch. Like, hey, fuck yeah, 25 inches. She's like, my word's my word, I'll let you go. So we're like, sweet. So we take off, and
Sweet.
about a mile down the road, Ethan Henry's just laughing his ass off. And we're like, what is so funny with your 1 inch penis? He goes, Dan, you guys are lucky I had a hard on.
Good thing I'm editing this. I'm going to manipulate that joke. I'm going to manipulate the joke. I can
No,
change.
you're not.
Oh, yeah, I can. Wait till I hear it.
If you manipulate it, I'll just say it next episode. So like,
I can manipulate it every time. I'm the guy. I'm the
You should
editor.
have done the barn joke.
I couldn't remember the beginning. You'll have to tell me the beginning again.
Okay, I'll tell
Do you know? I think the guy with the smallest penis in the world, I think it's bigger than 1 inch.
Yeah?
I think so.
I don't think so.
I think it is.
I know for a fact.
I think it is. I'm totally gonna edit that joke. That's gonna be funny when I replace one of you on the butt end of that joke.
With the 1 inch, you can't
Why
be
would
Eddie.
why would he do that?
I think I might do it to Eddie. I would never do that to Eddie.
Cool.
Coming with that shit.
I was like, yeah, great. He didn't start with me, so I'm the butt of the joke.
You were the bully today.
I should not have attacked him on the cards. I'm sorry about the cards.
Get him, Josh.
He's
Get
like, this
him.
motherfucker, I'm gonna fucking He's got a 1 inch. He's got a 1 inch dick.
Why are we even here? He's just gonna take recording of us sitting here, and he's just gonna make his own podcast. Like, do each person's
Of us
voice.
laughing.
It's just gonna be me. I'm just gonna say everything you guys said.
I can't wait till he gets to Renee.
So tell.
Sound just like Sims.
I think that's all we got for today, anyway.
Yeah.
My dick can't handle any more jokes.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck that motherfucker. Fucking say it, Josh. Fucking say it. Say the fucking joke, Josh.
Eddie, thanks for coming out with us, man.
It was nice having
it was
you. It
Pleasure
was
to be
great.
here. Pleasure. Thank you for having me.
So that's it for the Tat and Chat podcast for today.
I hope you come back.
Absolutely.
Oh, I'd love to.
Movie. See you next Tuesday.
See you next
This is
Tuesday.
a wild group today.
Peace.
Peace.